Good evening, beautiful friends. Family নিচিনা লাগিছে ফ্ৰেণ্ডছো নহয় বহুত দিনৰ পৰা আছে বা চবক জানো ইটছ লাইক পাৰ্ট অফ মাই জিন অলপমান কথাবোৰ মোৰ এনেকুৱা হয় চ' ইট ইনডিড ইজ ভবা নাছিলোঁ যে সঁচাকৈ সঞ্জুৱে কোৱা নিচিনাকৈ বাহিৰত বহুত মোৰ ইভেণ্ট বহুত অনাৰ বহুত মৰম পাইছোঁ কিন্তু বেক হোম এনেকুৱা ৰেয়াৰ নাই লাষ্ট গ্ৰেভিটি কৰিছিলে চ' টুডে দিছ ইজ আই থিংক এইটো হেপী স্পেচ ব্লু আমব্ৰেলা লুই ৰঞ্জিত পিণ্ডল নেহা very good initiative. First day jodi etu hoise beginning with powerful people, glamorous people. I believe edin aru olop bhangi wall to extend koribo lagibo. I will help them. Okay, so like poetry kane so more poetry kole I think since school days I've started writing until date decades, more than 3 decades of writing poetry, not yet a solo book. What a shame. But there's a reason for this. Mature. I am a non-alcoholic person. Mature wine too. So yes, I have a forum, very big forum, international forum, Delhi Poetry Festival. Amar Jot, Abdul Kalam, Vikram Seth, Rashkin Lon, Shashi Tharoor, Dipti Navel. And बहुत दुनिया personality আছে. Yes, I have a book. I don't call that a book. That's a masterpiece, which is based on the film I've made, Discovery of Rhododendron Forest. Based on the film is the book. It's a masterpiece. Nobody in the world has made it. I am claiming it because that's the truth. Scientist has proved it. It's a book, Discovery of Rhododendron Forest, launched here by Governor Shanmuganathan and governor I love him. Governor to Purusarthi. He gave me standing ovation. And Sanju Mr. India contest korai nasile. Tetiar pra help korise. Then I launched it in Constitution Club of India, Delhi. Ambassador Nirupama Rao launched it. So it's gone big, and in decades it had attended because of the book and the film. Government of India, hey, Department of Science and Technology, National or International Film Festival Pate. That book has been honored. For that I've been invited. I mean, they have put me in a panel where Vikram Gokhale, Sanjay Kakute, Bollywood, ISRO scientists. I am there in the panel, and for more than 10 years I am connected to the International and National Film Festival. They honored me a lot. Iman standing ovation, Iman guard of honor, Iman morom dile juntu amar north east ba okhomor manu na jane aru share kora nai aru mo bhaba nasilu mane manue moi bhabisilo interest hobo enika bostu bor bisari ulabo no, but today it's no more interest. They only 2 minute or Maggi noodle khaboloi lage, which is a very unhealthy and very a scary trend actually. Okay, so I'll just come to my poetry. I have written this for this special day before. I have 40 published anthologies of books and short stories with best of writers, name it Kolu. So Purohi likhilu my manuhe koi Tina buli ase, she is also write poetry. Lovita, your poetry goes. Sometimes I feel it's a compliment or a humiliation कि वाला feel बोल तुम्हारा poetry ना goes ऊपर से जाता है मुझसे नीचे देखो अंदर करें देखो है ना why you need surface pleasure. I want to love you, go to the moon and back. Okay, I know, but let's discover moon. There's water on the moon. Who knows, we might go to the moon. So much of harakiri and pollution or Earth's been butchered. Anyways, jokes apart. So more poetry bur olop scientific stuff I love to use there. For example, I'm listening to a radio mane radio wave mane ki bostu. How come Bombay bojai sami huni asu? In my life I have this curiosity has killed me. I end up thinking like that. So radio wave bole wave 2 eta light Like the sun is not not fire, it's a plasma. It's a wave, right? Likewise, a wave too is a visible light. Visible light means not even almost zero, but not zero, but 0.00000006. 60 and 6 meter length hoy mane iman visible. Then ami flight er korte zero visibility koy. Mane not zero visibility but zero ko olop uporat 0006 meter visible. Hey hey light to ami junto radio hono. So this bostu jete mo buji pau tete ami kobita likhom. Till I don't know Neha, I won't be able to write Neha, you're beautiful, you're the sari you're wearing. I will look into the sari and say the thread, who wove that korporaki, oh my goodness, it is if it's dye, which tree? I go back to dark age, So then I get big bang. I come back, then I end up writing. And occasion to visible light beauty. Visible light's beauty. Is the light visible? Is the light visible? Visible light's beauty. Boy, eneka jagat life or at a cluster of a cocoon or nisna thaku, but I don't call it cocoon. I call it cocoon also and oyster also because cocoon also to silk form butterfly. That's why I live in my cocoon. I am not exposed to world outside, but I have done thing for the world. I have not gone to passport and Oscar or Matisile to walk the red carpet. Passport bonaisue, nogolu Oscar because of that flight fright, right? So hey would bostu moor nije God has gifted me a paradise. Man dunia ata it is like aquarium. Moor ghor to moi masor nije na me very future. That's the idea. I come out, use beautiful uthiye blink kobo mane dunia jaga thako. So I'm sharing this beauty, just feel it. That's why I don't go to Scotland, Switzerland, kottu na jao. Tate sob ase bhagwan evening lights samne morning lights ma pagal hoye goisu mor jagar boye. And that place has given birth to this poetry for this event. Okay. So I'm dedicating this poetry, jodi buji poa, this poetry, this aura, the beauty, the light you will feel, the light you will feel. This light I'll dedicate to each of you are here. So let me come to this visible light beauty. I slither out of my mind as if a fish darting through coral reefs. Wide-eyed pupil pierce through the hidden wonders beneath. Underneath the skin, the blood in my veins, as deep as the ocean's beauty reigns. Life, I can feel, I sense, is sensitive. What is philosophic? And to be materialistic, hedonistic, about being humanistic, poetic. Hurrah, bravo, I won my big dislikings for small talks are my eureka moments. I peeped back into my mind. Why it crave for creativity? What is intuitive? A forming cavity, asking why all cannot feel in dream beautiful. I find myself in the very next day again, loving more music on YouTube's bargain. Cannot depart my faithfulness for the radio song. Radio songs are waves of visible light 0.000006 in 60 and the 6 meters cell on my skin. That has become trillions pores on my skin, epidermis, endodermis, where light, skin light glow. And the visible physical beauty, the strength in me to feel strong. I need to squeeze out different layers of strength to be exceptionally this strong. Emotional upheavals of joy, of tears, of fears, this bucket full of tears. Fear was just the Turin shroud. Turin shroud, I'll explain you later. Fear was just the Turin shroud. I peeped into the core as if a nightmarish walk, a living dread devoid of love. The predatory thoughts deepens the dread. I need to rule over, distill the still, tighten my fist over the fill of erupting human horrors, scourged by torrids, fertile lands. Ungehuris ujensifer, German term. The darkness was the matter, galactic body. The dark matter's gravity controlled me, the way it controlled the universe and thee. My love was under arrest in the opaque, unnamed labyrinthines. My little budding environment encounters, cascading brightly touch of life, enigmatic saunters I find, as I slither out of my mind. In the dark cocoon only. So মই ক'ব লৈছোঁ টিউৰিন শ্ৰট মানে এইটো কফন होता है ना कफन টিউৰিন শ্ৰট ইজ বিব্লিকেলি অলসো ক্লেইম আৰু এনেকুৱাকৈ এটা সাইণ্টিষ্টে ডিস্কভাৰ কৰিছে টিউৰিন ক্লছত দেয়াৰ ইজ এ ডিএনএ অফ এনচিয়েণ্ট এণ্ড মেন এণ্ড ওমেন চ' আই ছেড মাই ফিয়াৰ ইয়াত লিখিছে যে টিউৰিন ক্লথ অ'কে টিউৰিন fear was so you don't need to fear because Turin is just like fear is just like Turin cloths. When even 1,000 years back, that so something no Jesus was when he was died when coffin to logaisile karone tar DNA to embos but there's also female DNA there. Is it real oil? So archaeological side of Turin cloth to sort of when we study deep our fear protects you. Kintu fear of apuni insecurity by to shortcoming you should not become succumb to the fear but you should embrace fear then fear will show you is a inbuilt mechanism my body ठीक है like this eugenesis eugenifer বুলি কলো মানে যিখিনি এটা erupting human horrors হৈ আছে নামবোৰ নকওঁ বাজাৰ ৰঘুবংশী কিবা কেইবোৰ কলোৱে so erupting human horrors in fertile land scourged by torrids Eugenifer মানে Eugen Kafka a poet asile 20th century poet তেখেতৰ কিতাপ Metamorphosis he has used this term he is a good salesman মানে ইমানে stress he next day he see every human being turning into a monster মানে এটো হল Eugenifer is a German term মানে মানুহবোৰ এতিয়া চা আমি যেটা চাও হে 21st century 1920 early 20s লিখা নেকি Metamorphosis to তেতিয়াই হে খাফকাই the character how come human thoughts board human feeling board how come he see himself as monster কিন্তু আজি to the reality কথা এটা কৈছো caught by love affair or triangle quadrangle whatever angle hole indoor outdoor whatever love story ek chota sa room ka but how people are making domino effect as well creating a hatred stereotypes I mean yesterday you fought Sindoor Operation Sindoor to the honeymoon your own home at your own home who's your enemy so enemy is right at home so koi je look at charity begins at home I said clarity begins at home let's be clear from home amar stress aibo kiba aibo let's forget all this nimok bhat duniya ke je khai asu let's appreciate that and celebrate it right visible visible light beauty okay thank you